Yellow. You what? Nah, mate, I can see right through you. What? No, listen. Let me be transparent with you, mate. No. Listen, I was perfectly clear. How rude. Hanged up on me. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hang on. Where was that on the cringe-o-meter? That intro, where would that be? Oh, that's a bit harsh. Anyway, look what I've got. And it's not a freebie, okay? Again, I'm going through the backlog and I found one of these in my storage. It's an ICS, Airsoft on a budget type thing, serious budget. But this one's unique. And the great thing about this, even though it's on the budget level, it still has the same awesome ICS split gearbox. Nice. Oh, I love an unboxing, just in case you haven't noticed. Over the years. Oh yes, an instruction manual. You don't get these anymore. A nice little bag of BBs. And over this side, you're given a little tool so you can adjust the front sight. You also get not one, but two 300 round high cap mags. And then we get to the see-through piece itself. Would you look at that, baby? Come on, look. You can literally see the gearbox and everything. Love it. And if you look near the front, I'll tell you what, let me just get it out of the box. Look at this beauty. Hold on. There you go. How cool does that look? Let me tell you something right now. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart, yeah? You all know how vast my collection is, okay? So I've got nothing to prove here. I would have no problem rocking up to gameplay with this bad boy. For one, we all know, well, most of us know that pretty much ICS is a fairly decent brand. For them to come out with a budget, low-end, beginner's AEG like this, and still put their split gearbox technology in there, come on! You know you must be onto a winner if you're a beginner. Ha, that rhymed! But yeah, let's have a quick, and I mean quick, look over this gorgeous M4A1 in all its transparency. and the good thing about this as well, just because all of that is plastic and see-through, plenty of metal on there. Barrel, metal, sights, metal, charging handle, metal, trigger guard, metal. Listen, I'm telling you, bare metal going on here, fam. Sorry. There's a considerable amount of metal on this, despite it being a beginner's budget AEG. Now, so on the stock, naturally, that's going to be polymer of some sorts. Retractable, cool. You've got a sling point. And yes, nice, that's metal. You've got other places where you can put your sling, and that's so you can release your stock, but we won't go through that. Now remember, everything I'm saying about this, keep in mind I'm saying it because it's a beginner's one and it's good for what you get, yeah? So if I say to you this grip right here with its checkering, serrations on the back, the ergonomics of it all is amazing, always keep in your mind for a budget beginner's AEG. So as I said before, you've got your trigger guard and your trigger, all metal. You've got your fire selector switch, metal. Let's have a feel and see if it's firm, see if it gives a nice audible click as we move it from safe. Okay, that's a nice click. I like that. And I've just seen something that excites me. Hold on. Okay, a bit more subdued there. So let's bring it back. Woohoo! This is why I love that this is transparent. You probably saw it anyway, but let's just zoom in a bit more. Look at this section right there as I move this selector switch. Come on! You can see the thing working. Why wouldn't you like this? This sort of thing, you know, little things please, anyway, I absolutely love the fact you can see the innards doing its thing. Okay, I meant internals. Anyway, innards, internals, same difference. Ha! So as we move up top, you got your metal mock charging handle. I say mock, it does have a function. We'll get to that momentarily. You've got your, now I'll have to test this out. Actually, the way it feels, I think this is a mock bolt release. Yeah, it's a mock one. And then right here, you have your ICS branding. I love the ICS branding, not because I'm fond of the company and they send me things for free once in a while. I love it because those that know me personally know I'm a complete chess nut. No, I'm not talking about the chestnut you get off trees. I'm talking about the game chess. I absolutely love it. And look, the I in the ICS is a chess piece. Come on. It's worth noting at this point, apart from the mags and the stock, okay, and the grip, everything that is black on this beauty is metal. If you're playing that game of bingo, you want to mark that off, thank you. Go to my Twitter account if you want to know what I'm talking about. And then right here at the rear of the handle, hey, let me tell you, ICS are not messing about. Normally on budget platforms, they'll try to make things as cheaply as possible and all out of plastic. My guy, this is metal and fully adjustable. Come on, listen to these clicks. Now, if you think that was just for show and it doesn't really work, well, ladies and gentlemen, take a look. You see this metal sight right here, how it's sitting on this transparent piece right here? Keep watching as I turn this wheel. Can you see that bad boy rising? Of course, that was for elevation. And on this side of the sight, you can adjust your windage. Very firm. I'm liking that. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It's extremely firm. Nice. Ha! Another one for the bingo. I've said that twice now, haven't I? Do you know when they do them rhyming things? I suppose I could say special fried rice. Nice. Or jerk chicken and rice. Nice. No, sorry. Okay, no more bingo talk. Right, so up here, chili con carne and rice. No, stop it. Okay, jollof rice. And anyway, up here, I don't know if you can see it, but apart from having the handle here, in fact, just zoom in and let me shed some light on the matter. You can see that you can literally take that handle off if you want, and you're left with a little nice rail system. And again, even though the handle is some kind of polymer plastic, what it's sitting on, it's black, so it's metal. So as we get closer to the business end, I love this, you've got your transparent handguard, and that's where you put your battery pack in. So keep that in mind. Whatever battery pack you use, you're gonna see it. I mean, right now it looks smexy and cool and modern looking, but as soon as you get a battery pack in, it's gonna look a little bit odd, but not if you use a black battery pack. So right down here you have your front swivel sling point. I say swivel, I specified that this time because the one you get at the rear on the stock, that's rigid, rock solid. And then back to the front again, you've got this full metal adjustable front sight. Remember I showed you the little tool for that. There you go, quick look from above. And then of course below that front sight you have your metal. Now because I don't want the algorithm to tell me off, I'll just rhyme it. You can put on a rubber clarinet. And then of course you've got this nice long full metal outer barrel with the hider at the front, but because it's transparent on most platforms, you can only see the outer barrel up to this point. But on this bad boy, follow me as I move my finger down, follow, thank you, can't get the staff. There, look, right. Shall we have a look at the other side? Lovely. I'm loving how this looks on this side because it kind of snitches on itself. Look at that. Because we all know more or less most if not all forward assists on these type of AEGs are just for show and they just contain a spring, so it gives you that feeling, yeah? You literally see the spring. I love it. And look. And then right here you can see the dust cover, and right here you can see the charging handle. Nice! Again, this is what I love about transparent AEGs. because it's almost educational, or as my friend says, edumacational, because you see things as they function. Look up here as I pull that charging handle again. You see the spring? There's your hop-up adjustment. Right, let me show you how the battery pack goes in, fill the mags up, and then I'm gonna take it to the range, which is still right here. Right, so all we need to do is pull back on that, and I'm gonna do the top one, there you go. And tucked away down here, as I would come to expect from ICS, remember this is not a sponsored video, I bought this. I love the fact that they still give you a fuse system, and there, look, there's your Tamiya plug. And when I say fuse system, I'm talking about one that you have easy access to if you ever find yourself having to change the fuse. Right, so it's still on safe, so what I'll do is I'll bed the battery packs down first before I worry about connecting them. Look at that, like a glove. They sit there nicely, and now I can connect. Lovely. Grief, just as well this isn't a live stream. Oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I got it in. And again, I don't care what anyone says, I love the fact that you can see everything. It just makes a change. Because this is a high cap, you fill the mag up from the top via this door, and once you have done that, you got to do the windy thing. I know I've got some really loyal viewers out there, and I will always appreciate you, but I have some real special ones that actually joined the channel as VIP members. So basically, if you're level 1, you get a badge next to your name, and the longer you stay, it goes from, I think, bronze, silver and gold. Level 2 members, you get to see exclusive video clips before anyone else, and some clips that no one else will ever see. They can testify to that. And anything that level 1 gets, level 2 gets, okay? So when we get to the top level, which is top level 3, anything that level 2 and 1 gets, level 3 gets, plus Airsoft freebies and exclusive giveaways now and again. However, if you're not in a position to help my channel in that way, I don't know if you noticed down the bottom, I woke up to an email, and lo and behold, there it was. There's a little dollar sign. So if ever you're feeling generous and, you know, throw a little dollar in my direction, it'd be appreciated. It'll just help the channel. And who knows, you might even get yourself a little shout out. Sorry, a little shout out. So yeah, basically it's the thanks button thing. You can throw $1 or $2 in my direction. Why is it I slip into a fake American when I say dollar? You can donate $1 or $2 if you so wish. If you can't, it's okay. I still love all of you equally. It just helps the channel out. So let's do this. I'm excited for this. Okay, so I'll tell you what, before I put the mag in, let's just make sure this bad boy works. So I've got my eye protection on. Even though there's no mag in, who knows, there could be a cheeky little BB sitting in the chamber from when it was tested at the retailers over 2 years ago. So I'm just going to point it in that direction. Put it on semi. Ooh! Snappy, snappy, snappy. Let's see what full auto does. Oh, now that's crispy, considering it's a budget piece. Come on! Oh, look at that! Now it's not a blowback or anything, not even in the slightest. But because you can see on the inside, look, 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 look. Right there, look. Keep your eye on that when I do full auto again. It's like a little teeny tiny microscopic blowback action. Watch. Little cheeky behind the scenes shot there. I couldn't be bothered to get the box back up on the table and put it on that little display stand, so I just sat it on the chrono. Talking about chrono, as you know, over the years I've used this little legend right here from Ace Tech. Never failed me really. On one of my recent chrono tests, this was given some erratic numbers. I found out that it was more to do with that particular Airsoft product than the actual chrono itself. And when I said the Airsoft product, it was the amount of gas that was going through it that affected everything. However, being the nice people they are, Ace Tech got in contact with me, and even though I still use this and it was fine with other readings I've done since, I've always had a backup. Yeah, when you get to a channel of my sort of size, the last thing you want is a chrono failure, even though it hasn't happened. Okay, I've always had a spare one, and I don't mean this is the empty box for the one that I currently use. This is literally, look, a spare chrono unit in there. Now I decided, yeah, no harm in bringing out a fresh one, but then Ace Tech said to me literally about 2 days ago, and I can't believe it's here already, they've got a new model out. Not one that they wanted to send me to do a review on, they just thought, hey, you might as well have one of these. This is their AC 6000 BT, so it's a not British Telecom, it's a Bluetooth version, but this is the exclusive edition. They look, it's exclusive, yeah. What makes it exclusive? Would you look at that, baby? Comes in its own little carry case and everything. What was that? Anyway, yeah, so I might start using this soon, but not today. I'm going to stick with this bad boy, and just to show you, I've got a target sheet up there which I've been using AEGs on. Okay, so if I just move that back a bit so you can see, Kenji, ICS CEXP Mars 2 and ICS Galil. Okay, let me just show you at the top. I should have written, yeah, there you go, you see it says AEGs. Nice. So that's the line I'm going for here. So we're going to do 4 there, and let rip on full auto. Let's get the mag in. Nice. Eye protection is on. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Come on. Here we go. Nice. 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 No, listen, let me tell you something. For a beginner's budget AEG, that was pretty consistent. And I told you there was nothing wrong with my chrono. But yeah, that's going to be a comfortable 330, which is absolutely perfect for a beginner or any pro at an indoor CQB gameplay site. Right, we know what you're waiting for. We're going to put it on full auto. Now, because I heard the motor going before when I tested it, I like to try and guess what the FPS is. And on my life, I haven't chronoed this before. Okay, this is the first time. I'm going to guess it's going to give me about 14 BBs per second. Let's see how close I can get to that. Oh my goodness! Forget your 14, that is literally, you can call that, round it up, 18 BBs per second went flying through the chrono. Right, so we've got this beginner's AEG going up against the Kenji. Ah, that's gone to a new home. I hope they're looking after you. And you got the ICS CXP Mars 2 and the ICS Galil 91 or 91, whatever you want to say. So, contenders, ready! Sorry, if you're of a particular age and you're in the UK, you will know what I just did then. Oh, I'm impressed for a beginner's AEG. Hold on, let me just get it written on there. Okay, so we've got some decent results here for an AEG. A budget AEG, should I say, because they're all AEGs on this sheet. So as you can see there, in my best doctor's handwriting, I have used a Sharpie and I put ICS M4A1 because this is the AEG sheet. You know, do you know what? AEG sheet. Anyway, AEG sheet. You know what? Sheet. Anyway, you know what? I've just realised I'm doing it again. You know how I do the odd dart slinging video? Basically, I call it Nerf, and technically it's not Nerf. It's funny how certain brands just become the universal name for something. I just said I used a Sharpie. I could have just used a felt tip pen. I should have just said felt tip pen or a marker. Just because you use a marker on something doesn't make it a Sharpie. Get out of it. So as we can see, they're pretty decent effort on the first target. Remember, these little targets, only 3 inches in circumference. Not bad groupings at all. Then again, over here, still one straying up there, but still managed to stay on target. And then pretty decent groupings there. But does that warrant a... Perfect. I don't know. And then this bad boy absolutely ate the 3rd target. Nice. I'll tell you what, this is a decent beginner's AEG that again, I would have no problem bringing this to gameplay with me. I'm telling you, it will turn heads, okay? Absolutely awesome. And just in case you thought I ran out of BBs, nope. It's just that, you know, you've got to wind it up after a while because there's plenty more BBs in there. Let's see if any BBs fall out, actually. How good is that? Look, normally on listen, let me just keep it real with you. Normally on AEGs, when you take out the mag and the mag's still got BBs, 2 or 3 or even 4 BBs will probably just fall out. Nothing happened. Every single BB fed successfully. And look, there's still BBs in there. It just needs winding up a bit more. But I'm not going to do that today because I want to wrap this video up. Oh wait. I know what you want to see, so let me just first get the battery pack out. I've popped the pin out, and there, look, just like the top end ICS models. Come on! Split gearbox, easy access so you can hot swap the gearbox, and a fairly quick change spring system. Nice, literally. So easy to gain access to this stuff. It's amazing. Ha! Come on. Nice. So there you go, people. This is the ICS M4A1 clear plastic see-through. But only those bits are the plastic see-through bits, and that's polymer. You get 2 mags. But yeah, believe it or not, it's also, I think I've read somewhere, you can even put a 7.4 LiPo in this bad boy. I had a 9.6, 1100 battery pack in there. Right, now if you're wondering about 150, yes, you heard me, or maybe 200 some places, but you get a lot of bang for your buck. I tell you what though, anyway, that's the end of the video, but all that talk about food earlier on has made me really hungry. You know, I love my Caribbean, West Indian food, you know, your ackee and saltfish, your fried plantain, your jerk chicken, your rice and peas, your oxtail soup, and all them sort of food there. And of course, I love the staple American food, especially the junk one. Of course, Italian, Mexican food, all the foods around the world I like. But if there's one thing I'm partial to, it's a good old English roast beef dinner. A good old English roast. Oh, roast beef. Oh, Yorkshire pudding. Oh, roast potatoes. Oh, a drop of gravy. Oh, some carrots and